Me, Matt here.
Killer Kyle.
You know what time it is.
Me, Matt's right through the night. Killer Kyle's got the size. Wheels of fury on the ground. Engine roaring in the sound. Feel the power, let it rise. With the battle in our eyes. Wheels of fury rolling strong. Together we will carry on.
Wheels are turning with no peace.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Me, Matt here. This is Killer Kyle. Welcome to another episode of Wheels of Fury. And last night, well, it will be uploaded midnight, but we did the Victory Road prediction video. Tonight, we are going to talk about No Mercy.
Yes, sir.
And before we start, and I don't know if you watched NXT,
Right.
but apparently we are actually going to go ahead with the TNA NXT invasion.
I feel like they're doing this to make things more interesting.
Yes.
Not so much the fact that there's anything wrong with what they were doing. I mean, okay, talk about the business partnership with TNA and WWE, and then over the months have TNA stars go to NXT, have NXT stars go to Impact, and then do stuff at each other's pay-per-views. There was a comfort level to it, and it's like, okay, we got the ball rolling with this thing, let's take this thing to the next level.
I think my biggest fear, and then this, is justified. You look at what happened in 2001 with the ECW, WCW invasion angle for WWF. WCW and WWF were butting heads for years, and then WCW decided, they got bankrupt forever and went out of business. ECW they got bankrupt. They shouldn't have, but they did. Then this whole invasion angle started. Now, at the time, you didn't have your biggest stars. Sting, Goldberg, I can't think of, Lex Luger, but he was dealing with his own shit.
Yeah.
NWO. I mean, they all came in later, but I feel like with TNA, it's cool that we're gonna get to see Eric Young back. We're gonna get to see Mike Cardona's back.
Right.
And the inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I don't think they're gonna be called Zack Ryder and Iconics.
Not likely.
So, now, what does this mean for TNA's future? I don't know. Because why now are they deciding to invade?
Meg, you remember, was it 2 weeks ago? Or 3? There was the world title match between Trek Williams and Obafemi.
Oh yeah.
And we all know how that ended.
Yeah.
And there was, messages, and TNA stars were going on X and showing their disapproval. This is the retaliation.
Yeah. No, I get it. I think that's cool. I just don't know where it's gonna lead to.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, everything looks good on paper, but it's how we execute it.
I did see something on Instagram about there's talks, like I think it's been there's talks and there's been like internal confirmation, if you will, to when they will release it to the public, if you will. It'll probably be then well, depending on when it is, maybe within the next month or two.
Right.
Depending. They're planning on having a TNA WWE exclusive, like, pay-per-view. PLE.
That would be pretty cool.
So, like, essentially like a Worlds Collide. It's good, no, it'll be a PLE, whatever they're gonna call it, and it'll be TNA, TNA versus WWE.
I remember when I went to the show in Peterborough in 2018, it was almost like watching a TNA show. Because you had Bobby Roode was there, Samoa Joe and AJ Styles had a match.
Right.
I never fucking thought I would see that. And Jeff Hardy, but I mean, Jeff Hardy honestly was just as much a TNA wrestler than a WWE wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was where he became the best singles wrestlers.
Yeah.
Funny how he had to go to Japan and TNA to do that, but
Yeah.
anyways. But No Mercy should be a good show.
Right.
There's obviously one match that I'm looking forward to,
Yeah.
but we'll get to that when we get to that.
And in NXT, they show Vaughn Evans doing an interview with, I can't remember what she's called now in WWE, or what her name is. She works in Ring of Honor, Kelly something or other. Anyway, she,
Oh, yeah, Kelly McCarty.
something like that.
Yeah.
And you hear a clatter, and like, whatever, they keep doing on with the interview. And you hear, help, we need help. Cameron goes over to where goes to find out what's going on. There's Jasmine next on the ground, and Fallon Henley and JC Jane come over, and JC goes, I thought you were with her. Fallon goes, I was, I just left for a minute. And then it's like, well, well, I guess we are done with her now. Only the strong survive, or whatever. And it's like, okay, what the fuck is with that? Only to come to find today that she's no longer going to be with WWE. Meaning Jasmine. Apparently, she decided not to resign with WWE. So it's like, well, that was basically their way of kicking her out of the group. And, yeah.
Well, they did that with Ricochet. I'm assuming that's what they're gonna do every time they fire somebody, I suppose. Like, whatever.
Yeah, like, well, if somebody doesn't renew their contract, and they've got, a few appearances left on their contract,
Yeah.
they're gonna, rent them off TV, and then they will go, wherever.
Yeah. I mean, good luck to wherever she goes. I'm assuming it'll be AEW. If that happens, who knows? I mean, she wasn't there for very long.
No.
So, it's kind of hard to get invested when you don't know too much about them. So,
Yeah.
it's not like a Ricochet where we knew him in New Japan or Lucha Underground or WWE or even now in AEW. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of...
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
I mean, we got to know her pretty well during her time in Fatal Influence.
oh yeah, that's true.
But I mean, like, it seemed to be the focus was more on Fallon and JC, with like Fallon having the Women's North American Championship, now JC Jane being the NXT Women's Champion, and at one point held the Knockouts title. I don't think. No. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, could it have gone longer, and could they have done more with it? Yes. What was the reasoning behind Jasmine not re-signing with the company? Who knows? Maybe we'll find out more in the days to come. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anywho,
Bury rise and hear the screech. Metal grinding, break the change.
about Javon Evans earlier. We're gonna have Javon Evans take on Josh Briggs.
Interesting. Yeah. And I mean, you look at the career that Josh has had, he's a brick shit house.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that he hasn't had the NXT title is baffling.
Right.
Javon Evans is an up-and-coming wrestler. I think he still has a few more years before he gets the title.
I think so,
Because, again, when you look at people who are that young, do they need the title right now?
They're that young and they're that talented.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I see Javon having a title at some point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. As far as the World Heavyweight title, I doubt it.
Yeah, not yet.
When you look at someone like Randy Orton or Brock Lesnar, it was almost like, should they have really been pushed? But at the same time, it's like, why not? Why not? Like, that's just it. So honestly, it'll happen in time, but who knows?
Yeah.
As far as this one goes, I see Josh.
Yeah, I'm more than likely to see Josh going over as well.
I just feel like he's one of those guys that should be pushed to the moon.
Yeah.
But for some reason, you know what? I see him having a match with Alpha Femi.
Yeah.
You know, or Castor Troy. Or not Castor.
Jasper Troy.
Foul!
Troy.
I haven't seen Jasper in a while.
Yeah, I don't. Oh. Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, like, they brought him in. He had a flip with Femi, the NXT Championship. Did a little bit with him with that. He wrestled Ricky Saints. I think he may have had a few other matches, and he hasn't been on TV in weeks.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's too bad. I mean, the guy's money,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
so... I mean, he didn't just graduate from the LFG show for nothing, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
Maybe he's just at the performance center getting better,
that is true.
honing his skill, and improving, if you will.
Yeah, that's what a lot of them do. So, hopefully we'll see him again at some point.
Yeah.
In rhythm, heart that beats. For the lauderdale we unite.
On to this match for the North American Championship. Ethan Page defending the title against Tavion Heights.
Yeah, I really like the fact that, and I'm not being biased, Ethan representing our country.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Lance Storm did it years ago. I feel like what he's doing right now, and yeah, I know American wrestlers are going to beat him, but I think it's very cool. And custom made North American, well, Canadian title,
Yeah.
if you will. Tavion Heights is also a good wrestler,
Yes.
and so I honestly don't know. Because there's got to be somebody, well, yeah, there's got to be somebody in Ethan's corner.
Yeah, I mean, do we do like Chelsea Green in his corner, and then have Tasha May Steele in Davion's corner?
Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, it just seems like right now, do we want to see the title change hands?
Yeah, I mean, Ethan's had a hell of a run with the championship.
Oh yeah. And once again, here's a guy that basically has been one of the best wrestlers in the past 5, almost, I'll say, I won't say 10 years, but in the past 7, I'll say. Whatever.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I will go with Ethan.
Right.
I mean, if Tavian wins, that's not going to hurt either.
No.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
Rise and hear the screech, metal grinding, break the change. No.
Then we go on to this match for the Women's Speed Championship. Solar Ruka taking on Lainey Reed.
What a shit title.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck who wins, honestly.
Yeah.
They're both very talented. But a show on Twitter, give me a break.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it's cool that it came up with this concept, but like, why would you do it on X, Twitter? Why wouldn't you do it on like YouTube? Or like, even have it on friggin', like, you know, have matches on NXT, Evolve, you know?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a shit title, like I said. Nobody really... Like... It's even worse than a 24/7 championship.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Very good wrestlers put in a shitty situation.
Yeah, baby.
No mercy, you feel the pain. Rage and chaos in the streets.
Going to this match, I knew this dude was eventually going to culminate in something. They became friends. They quickly became enemies. They constantly beat the hell out of each other. They had a match. They didn't really seem to settle anything. They kept beating the hell out of each other some more. And so I was like, alright, Saturday, no mercy, one and done. You have this match, and you move on. Jordan Grace taking on Blake Monroe. It's going to be a weaponized steel cage match.
You know, you look at the TNA invasion that's going to come up soon.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was kind of like, why would you change Jordan? Like, I guess they didn't think of that whole storyline beforehand.
Right.
Anyways, this is gonna be an amazing match. I mean, both these women deserve to be in a match like this.
Yeah.
Because it's a potential match of the night. And it's not just because I enjoy it, it's because it's just one of the most brutal matches you could think of.
Yeah, they've had a few of these matches.
Yes.
So, we know we can deliver. I think, is this the first women's weaponized steel cage match?
That I can think of right
I think so.
Yeah.
Like, we already know Jordan and Blake can deliver in a match. Look at the match they had months ago.
Yeah.
Like, they are going to deliver in this match. You add in the cage and weapons.
Hell yeah, brother.
There's about a puddle of drool on the floor right now in front of Matt. Goddamn.
Oh, it's gonna be an amazing match. It's gonna be bloody, it's gonna be brutal. And you know what? I feel this is gonna be Jordan's time to win.
I think so.
Look, Mariah has had a good run kicking her ass and winning,
Right.
I guess. You know, once she turned on her, And then I think she beat her at last.
I'm pretty sure she did, yeah.
So it's like, let's have Jordan get a win. Let's get her, like, becoming the monster, if you will,
Yeah.
that she was in TNA.
Yeah.
Or sorry, monster!
Okay. So, yeah, Jordan's more like...
No mercy, yet feel the pain. Rage and chaos in the streets.
This match for the NXT Women's Championship. Jacy Jane defending the title against Lola Vice.
I didn't watch NXT, but I did see that segment where JC was taunting her.
Yeah.
And that back elbow, holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Like, Lola's no fucking joke.
no. She's a legit badass motherfucker. And I believe she was also in the Octagon.
I do, yeah, she does, I'm pretty sure she does have an MMA background.
And you know what, forgive me, but those Puerto Ricans are bad, bad motherfuckers.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, and tough as nails. I honestly wish she hadn't picked up the title.
Yeah.
What am I gonna... Anyways, I honestly think that... Yeah, I see Lola win.
Yeah, more than likely.
I mean, JC, I'm really surprised hasn't been called up to Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like... Does she really need to?
True.
Like, I look at Ethan Page, for example. Yes, he can be the United States champion, or he could be the Intercontinental champion.
Right.
But what? He's gonna go over to the main roster, and what? Oh, here comes Joshua Chapter. No. He's been Ethan Page since he came in. He should be Ethan Page now.
Right.
Or Karate Dan. I don't really know. And, you know, I'm surprised that Josh Alexander never picked NXT.
Yeah.
Just went straight away to AEW, so
Yeah.
honestly, yeah, I think it's going to be a good match either way, but I think Lola Vice is going to pick up the win and become the new champion.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
As far as JCJ, like, I don't know if that stable is broken up now, or it's on its last leg anyways.
Yeah, I mean, unless they bring in somebody else, but who could they bring in?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing.
It'd be interesting to see what happens, you know, going forward with those two, like JC and Fallon.
In this fury we
And your main event for the NXT Championship, Ola Femi defending the title against Becky Sings.
Yeah. Honestly, you know, I think Becky has really proved himself. Again, we're going back to AEW. And this guy who was a mid-card wrestler, but when you look at his work in NXT so far, what's to say he doesn't get the title?
Right.
I mean, if he could prove himself against Oba, then he will be a megastar just like that. And I feel like that's going to be one of those things where, yeah, he'll go far. Like, if he can be the NXT champion, who knows what's going to happen if he goes to Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah.
He may or may not be World or WWE champion. But if you push him to the moon, who knows what the hell can happen.
Yeah, really.
Now you said that, now I still have to watch that too, the Homecoming.
Yeah.
You said that Shayna Baszler was on there.
Yes.
Now, I did hear, or I did see something saying that she might return,
Right.
which I think is pretty smart
Yeah.
on WWE's part, and like, yeah, I know they let someone go and then they bring them back.
Right.
I don't think Shayna ever had any bad blood.
No.
So I could see her come back. And then let's make her what she always was known to be, instead of giving her some goofy gimmick with a doll. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we'll see. But to let her go that soon was just dumb. And I get it, she's over 40, who cares?
Yeah.
But anyways, this has been a good show.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And yeah, so that's coming up as far as I know. Oh, WrestleGasm. Wait. No, Wrestle Dream. Why the fuck do I keep calling
Foul!
it?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Yes, Wrestle Dream is coming up. Bound for Glory is coming up.
Yes, yeah. This month has just flown by.
Yep.
So, anyways, for me and Matt, this is Killer Kyle.
And something that I thought of that I wonder if it'll happen. Like, okay, we have Victory Road and NXT No Mercy, back-to-back nights. You have the, beginning of the invasion, if you will, NXT. What's not to say we get a retaliation, if you will, in Victory Road?
That is very much possible. I mean, yeah. Honestly, that would be a very cool thing just to see.
Yeah.
Because once again, you've got guys in NXT that were already in TNA at one point or another. Ethan Page was just mentioned. Chelsea Green. Yeah, AJ Styles, but I mean, who knows where that's gonna go. But that's already AJ Styles and John Cena and the talks for Night of Champions. That'll be an interesting prediction video. So, I mean, but that's definitely something that I would love to see.
And then, NXT or TNA stars going to NXT, it ends up in a big brawl, a retaliation of some kind by WWE on Victory Road, and then they do something more and No Mercy.
Right.
I mean, who either that or WWE retaliates at Victory Road, and then NXT next week there's a retaliation by TNA or something along those lines.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. We've already had NXT wrestlers with the NXT championships and vice versa. So, I mean, that won't be shocking if something like that happens.
Yeah.
But, yeah, even Survivor Series, let's say. But that's only 2 months away now.
Yeah.
So I don't think there would be enough build. But,
I mean, you pretty much got the ball rolling this week.
yeah.
And we're pretty much at the end of September, so I could see quite a build up to, them doing something at Survivor Series, maybe.
I mean, yeah, people are gonna bitch about it, but come on. Hey, it was going to happen at a matter of time.
Yeah.
And I said this years ago about Ring of Honor, but TNA got the jump on it, so...
Yeah.
I mean, fuck it, you can even have Ring of Honor TNA going after WWE, because, a lot of them are injured right now, so that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a good show either way for Lauderdale.
Yes, sir.
And so that's not too far from Orlando.
I don't believe so.
So, I mean, anyways, yeah, deuces.
Later.